sure why that stopped, but anyways. You know, it's really not that easy to talk to a camera. I have started this video like 4 times now, and you watch all these different YouTubers and they talk about, you know, bringing the energy and being yourself and having that confidence on camera. And frankly, being on camera is just not as easy as it seems. Wes has gotten so much better at being on camera, but the thing is that the difference between him and me is I'm the one that's behind the camera filming it, and he's the one on camera. And so he's had a good 7 months to practice. So he's far better than I am, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna change it up for this one. Mostly so I can see my computer. Okay, every week I want to do my YouTube favorite video that I watched. So this week's, his name is Ed Lawrence. Go subscribe, he's great. And his video, I made 300 videos and I learned this, is phenomenal. It's, I think, 25 different tips on things that he's learned over the last few years, and they're awesome tips. So the ones that really resonated with me was to not necessarily care as much about subscribers. I know that I still care about subscribers, and let's just face it, when people go onto your channel, they're gonna see how many subscribers you have, and if it's low, it's like you don't have the clout, you don't have the reputation, whatever, like they instantly disregard you. I still feel like subscriber counts is a vanity type of metric. I really do feel like people look at that and they will judge you off of it. But what he talks about in this video is to not care as much about the number of subscribers, but on the number of views on that. And I completely agree with it, because number one, you have to grab them anyways. You have to get their attention via the thumbnail, via the title and all that. And then the second most important is the retention of that viewer. You got them to click on it, you got them to view it. Now, did you retain them through the entire thing? So that is another metric that I really look at. But views, yes, to concentrate more on the number of views. Another one is, and this one kind of hit close to home for me as a mom, your family doesn't care. And as much as I want my family and friends to care about my channel and to care about the content that I make, to not let it hurt my feelings that they don't. That's okay. That's okay. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's okay. Just because you're interested in something doesn't mean that they are. Like, for instance, my kids are really into anime. I don't really care about anime. I've never really watched it. And that's okay that they like it. They don't necessarily like Jeeps and diesel trucks and stuff, and that's okay. So I shouldn't expect them to be as excited about it as Wes and I are. So for the most part, people really don't care that you have a YouTube channel. I don't really advertise to people, especially this channel, because I am a little bit more open and vulnerable on this. I don't want people who know me to see the more vulnerable side of me. But for the most part, people don't care that you have a YouTube channel. So that's another tidbit that he gave. Another one is to not compare yourself to others. There are a lot of YouTube channels out there that I really look up to and that I really admire, and I hope one day to be like them. But the thing is that they've also been doing it for years. I don't have years under my belt yet. The only person that you should really be comparing yourself is to yourself yesterday. Am I better than I was yesterday? And so he talks about this in not to look at it as a couple months from now, but you have to look at it as like, where am I going to be 5 years from now? Another thing that he talks about is to find motivation from other creators. And that's actually one of the reasons why I really am pushing this channel to be more interactive. Like, I don't want this to be a talking head kind of thing where I'm teaching you stuff. I don't have the clout. I don't have the experience to really teach you like a lot of these other content creators do. I want this to be more interactive. I've even thought about like doing lives, and I've never done a live on YouTube. I've done them on TikTok before, but not on YouTube. And I would love it to be like a conversation. I would love to be able to bounce ideas off of people, what videos people have liked, you know, have people watch my videos, me watch theirs, and give each other some feedback. I know that Modern Millie, who's another creator that I really enjoy watching her stuff, I guess she has a Discord. I've never used Discord before, but that might be a fun thing to jump into and get onto their Discord. So for you, that might be an idea where you find other people that are like-minded. Another thing that I've found is, and he talks about it in this video as well, that and that's one of the reasons why you find these creators, is that the creator life is a very lonely life. I miss the days of going into the office where I'd have conversations with my coworkers. I even used to commute in with one of my coworkers, and we would have the hour each way to talk. And so being able to have people that you can talk to about your work, which is content creation, I think is very, very valuable. Yeah, in the last week or two, since I've posted up some of my stuff, and actually after doing one of the lives on TikToks for Beam and Builds, I've connected with 2 other content creators. And so, yeah, I want to make more friends. That's why we're here. Let's do this, you know. So send me an email, send me a message or something, and would love to subscribe back to you and see your content. And I would love to hear your feedback as well. So the fear that I have for this week is the fear of burnout. I don't know how to stop sometimes. All the times I don't know how to stop. I love this so much, but I really am worried that I'm pushing myself too hard. And even at things that you really, really enjoy, I feel like there's still, you need to give some time to yourself. I found myself getting very, very irritated, and I ended up just like walking away and laying down on the couch. No, I still haven't turned on the TV. Still haven't watched TV. The only TV that I watch is YouTube. But laid down on the couch and I was immediately out. I'm absolutely exhausted. And so recognizing what your body needs and recognizing that, you know, you can't be going full throttle all the time. So give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. Like, I know that I want to be the perfect content creator now, but we all know that that's not going to happen immediately. It's taking those baby steps, making every video 1% better than the others, and looking long term, like Ed Lawrence talks about. YouTube is the long game. I think that's all I have for right now. Let me know if this was valuable to you, or how I should structure these. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure how I'm going to structure all these. I know that I want to share the resources that I've found. There's a ton of them. I watch at least 2 or 3 videos a day. Make sure to schedule in every single day some time for learning and for growth. So whether it's on content creation, whether that's on researching new equipment, cameras, lighting, whatever, how to use the various editing software. Also, some time where you can be looking into other people, and it doesn't need to be in your niche, but looking at other creators' content, like how do they do their intros, how do they do their thumbnails, how do they present themselves, and how do they present the videos. It could inspire you and give you some ideas for your own content as well. So use that time for learning and research just to make you better and your channel better as well. Anyways, that's what I've got for this week. I appreciate your time, and would love to hear from you if you learned anything, or if this entertained you at all, or if me struggling, man, it's been a struggle. It really, really is. If me struggling has entertained you at all, at least just give me a thumbs up or something. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see the other content that I've created, you can go over to our other channel, Beam and Builds. Let me know what you think of those. So those are the ones that I spend the most time creating. With this one, I'm just gonna edit down a little bit and just post as is. maybe throw in some B-roll and all the the bloopers of me just absolutely struggling with the camera. Just so that you're not alone. Like, we all struggle, right? It's not just you. I'm struggling too. But yeah, if you want to go check out the more polished stuff, my earlier stuff was really bad. And that's what every content creator will tell you is just to post up videos, even if they suck. They are going to suck, but they're going to get better. I would love to hear what you guys think of the stuff that I have now, being 7 months into it. A year from now, I'm sure that they're going to be a lot better than they are now, but I'd hope that at least I've made a little bit of progress. So anyways, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next week. Have a good one.